Hey folks, it's Ben, and we're back with episode 5 of Remnants of the Precursors. We're playing with the Meklar, and I just want to say we've actually upgraded now to version beta 1.9. One of the interesting side effects of this version that Ray has discovered is that the game save that broke is now working again. So that original game that I played a couple of episodes of, I could potentially go back to it at some point, but I think what we're going to do is, because we've got so far into this one now, we're just going to carry on with this game. So yes, I'm ever so sorry about that. For people who were enjoying that first series, yeah, it really was broken, but you know, for some reason this new version seems to have fixed it. It fixed a broken file, which is really bizarre, so I'm not quite sure what was going on there. Anyway, so let's get into our game. Where were we? There we go. I'm keeping 2 backups now, not just the original save. Okay, here we go with our game. So where were we? Okay, so we just made peace with the Prrshans, and it looks very much to me like we've got an invasion fleet on our way to Meklar, which could be a big problem for us. I'm not sure that one bomber and one missile base is gonna cut the mustard here. So I'm gonna see what happens, and if it is coming to Meklar, which I think it is, we might be in some trouble. This is our main planet. However, we have got we have got these two Zoltar and mainframe, and we do need to start getting these guys. These 2 guys getting missile bases, because I want some missile bases on these planets now. It's really important, especially if we are about to be attacked. We need to defend against this as best as we can. So 58 medium. I think these are medium ships. Well, one way we could probably stop them from doing this is if they do attack us, we could go and attack this planet here and just start bombarding them, and we could then send one of our fleets back that was guarding against the Prrshans, and we could send them back to Meklar as well. Now I am half tempted to send these back now anyway. It's going to take 6 years. Oh no, we don't want to do that. It's not going to take 6 years if we just send our MPG bombers. So it's going to take 3 years for those to get back. That might just be enough time for us to get there if they do start bombing with those ships. Although honestly, they might glass our planet if they've got. I'm not quite sure what's on these ships that they've got. The Ignioids. We can't tell yet. But where are they? Is it Marble? I think it's this one, isn't it? It's a medium ship. It's quite possible that it will have bombs on it, but we're going to see. Let's just see what happens. I'm not going to say I'm not concerned. I am quite concerned. Okay, let's roll the turn on and see what happens. Yeah, okay, so they have gone to war with us. We were right. So they have turned up. Now they've got nuclear bombs, so we're in big trouble here. I don't think we're gonna be able to do much with this ion fusion bomber. 85 of these ships, with, mind you, they've only got lasers, so I don't know if we could probably try and do some damage. No, we're going to just be, oh, there we go. See if we can try and take out as many as we can. Let's just fire all weapons again. Oh, they're staying there. That's interesting. They're not moving. I don't know why they're not trying to move around me. I don't know if this is a problem with the AI, or maybe they just think they're better off trying to destroy us. They've only done 5 damage. Look, these even 67 lasers are just not going to go through. They're not going to cut through our shields. So I'm not quite sure what's going on here. If I was them, I'd be going straight for my planet. Maybe they know that they can bomb the planet all they want, but they're not going to be able to actually defeat my bomber. Mind you, we're down to 60. Let's autoplay it. Let's just see if we can take out as many of them as we can. Okay, yeah, there's still 40 odd left. Okay, they've won. Yeah, and they've bombed our planet. Right, we need to get some ships there ASAP. So the Ignioids have declared war. How far are these away? 2 years. And how quickly can we get these guys down? 2 years. So, I mean, what have we got here? We've got 3 MPG bombers, which should easily destroy 47 of those things. I could actually start... I think that's going to do that. Okay, let's just change what these guys are building. So just put let's just put everything into building our factories back. Oh, you dirty scoundrels! Now we might find that the Alkari take this opportunity to attack too. So let's just see what we can. Let's see if we can get them to go to war with them. No, they won't. They won't go to war with the Ignioids. I wonder why. Maybe they've not met them yet. See if the Cylons will go to war with the Ignioids if they've seen them. Yeah, they want personal deflects and battle computer Mark II. Yep, go for it. Okay, so this is a good thing because this will help us. This will give us an ally essentially, or at least a war buddy, shall I say? Not an ally strictly. What could we swap? What do we want for deflector shields Mark IV? We could give them fusion bomb. Okay, so we've got a better shield. I think we might have actually been researching that already. No, we were going for class 5 deflector shield, so that's good. So we did. We actually got a decent. We got a decent technology there. Oh, might be worth putting everything into planetology, just trying to get class 5 deflectors. Let's put. We do want some research, so let's start putting stuff into research. At least on Zoltan mainframe. Although I do want some missile bases. I am keen to get some tech research to research out as well. So, now let's just hope that the Prrshans stick to our peace treaty. I'm not sure if they will. Yeah, we seem to be catching spies everywhere as well. Everybody wants a piece of our technology. Found a tundra planet. And there's a hostile human fleet. Oh, okay, so we found a human planet here. They've got Scatterpack 5s. Hyper-V and Scatterpack 5, that's interesting. I didn't know they could do that. Okay, let's just retreat this scout. We don't want to be there. Okay, so they're bombing. The Ignioids are bombing our planet, which is not nice. They're really doing us a number. Class 4 deflectors. What else is happening? There's this Alkari coming in too. God damn you. Okay, so we've got 14% chance of a breakthrough in class 5 Planetary Shields, which is what I want. I want to get these shields quick. That would be it would be helpful. Because it would probably prevent these guys being able to actually do any damage to us. Next turn, it looks like we're going to be hit them. They will probably run away, I think. I would expect them to run away. Let's look at potential targets. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glass every one of these planets around us, and then just to keep, as an area denial thing, just to keep these guys away. I don't think I've got the capabilities now to be able. In fact, I can't land on half of these planets anyway. That's the thing about this. We can take Pier, and yeah, I don't think we have the technologies to take a lot of these. Oh, we've got controlled dead. So I mean, look, we could actually take this this planet. This would be a planet worthwhile taking, actually, because it's a rich planet and we want it. And if we don't take it, the Alkari will take it. So I'm going to leave these fighters and laser boats here at Adhil. Yeah, I think that's probably wise. These are still converting these factories over. It was only a few turns ago that we ended this war with those guys, so let's just take that out of the reserve. Oh wow, there's a lot going into the reserve there. A lot. Okay, we found an Inferno planet. and we've met the Ignioid fleet. So I think it looks like they're going to go for us. I don't think they've got much chance of beating us actually. These MPG bombers are pretty nasty, and also the fusion bombers should. Yeah, we took a few down, but watch this. Yeah, you see, I don't think they'll even kill one of our ships. Okay, they realised they couldn't win. Well, that was interesting. I've not really seen them do that much before. Ray's clearly been tweaking the AI. It's great. Okay, so we've managed to drive them back from Meklar, and we got serious devastation to our planet. They've reduced the size down to 83. So we need to build up both build our population. What can we? Is it 5 times that we can take? So that's 300. So we want to start building some pops up before we start building too many factories. I think it's 5 times. Yeah, I think that's right. Of course it is. Yeah, 5 times 110 is 550. So yeah, we want to. Since we can control 300 factories, we want to grow some pops really before we start building any more factories. Okay. Yeah, these Alkari are coming in too. So I mean, what to do here? Yeah, let's send. How many have they got, and what are they? Falcons. It looks like the Alkari are going to attack too. Let's send half of our fleet up there just to fight off those ships. And I'm going to keep the rest of these at Meklar, just so that we've got something here. And now we need to start building ships pronto. So let's design ourselves another ship. I think those fighters are very, very out of date now. Just have a look at this situation, the strategic situation. So they've got 85 marbles here. What was on those ships again? Were they just lasers, weren't they? Oops. Excuse me. Let's just go to the military screen and the Ignioids. So they had 1 laser and 3 nuclear bombs. So they're a bomber. And that's all we've seen from them so far. They're just not going to hurt us. Apart from if our planets are undefended, of course. In which case, as you've just seen, they can do quite a lot of damage. Okay. Let's send one of these scouts out just to check out this planet over here. There's nothing else we can do over that. Yeah, they just send these sediment ships, which are just little scouts. They're sending them out too. Yeah, Zoltar, I kind of want doing. I would have liked to have had that working on research, but I think we're going to have to build ships with it until Meklar is back online. We don't want to be building any more missile bases there. I think 5 is enough. I'd rather get a fleet up there now. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I want to build ships. And let's get... How long for these ion fusion bombers? 3 years. Can I get them in 2? Yeah, I can, but I also want to carry on with my research. I know that sounds crazy when you're at war, but I want to keep my technological advantage up. And once we've got Planetary Shields Mark 5, Class 5 Planetary Shields, it's a game changer, because they can't just do what they've done then. Those nuclear bombs wouldn't have been able to affect me, I don't think. I'm pretty sure that Class 5 shields stop nuclear bombs from working. Or at least if they don't, they certainly take away most of the damage that they do. In fact, let's check that. I'm just going to have a look at this in the manual. Let's just see what Class 5 Planetary Shields do. Can you all see that? I think you can. Okay. So let's just find Class 5. There we go. Planetary Shield. Oh, it doesn't actually tell you there what it does. It's somewhere else in the manual. I'm not gonna pour through it all now. I think it will be a. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Force field. Planetary defense shields act like deflector shields, except that the force field protects missile bases, colonists, and factories from space attacks. The planetary shields are automatically built once the technology has been obtained, with the resources being supplies from each planet's defensive spending. So you basically build them just like missile bases. As with deflector shields, planetary shields do not function within star systems that are inside nebulas. Planetary shields cost 100 billion credits per class to build, so they're going to be 500 billion credits. It doesn't say anything about how much damage they do. It will actually tell us on the text screen. Where are we? Class 5 Planetary Shields. Okay, absorbs 5 damage, 5 points of damage from all attacks against planet's surface, including adding to missile-based effective shields. So if we look at nuclear bombs, which is what those guys are using, let's just get back down here again. Nuclear bombs do between 3 and 12. So you're automatically absorbing 5 of that. So the maximum damage they're going to be doing is 7. And as low as 0, so they're still going to be doing damage from each. I mean, and they've got 4 of those, so 7, 28. So they're going to be doing about a maximum of 28 damage per ship a turn. Now, I don't think that's going to be. If I've got like 5 missile bases, I just don't think they're going to get through. You know, if they've only got 4 or 5 of those things, which is likely once they've got through our missile bases. So, yeah, it will be useful to have once we've got it. Okay, let's carry on. We have driven those ships off. They've got 85 marbles here. We do need to, mind you, we've got 8 missile bases now on Pentium, and I am just going to keep building missile bases there. We don't need to build anything else now. Yeah, those Alkari missed us. They went straight past us. I don't know why they did that. It might just be because they're not attacking us. Yeah, I'm kind of keen to get where were we? Improved space scanner, because then we'll know where they're going. So yeah, let's equalize the allocations here. That's strange. Did you see that? That jumped from 14 to 16 to 14. That can't be right. Okay, that might be a bug, so I'm just gonna take a mental note of that. Yeah, I do want to put. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it balanced now. Now I've seen that. Okay, next turn. Yeah, it looks like they came down to Zoltar and then they flew back. So maybe they were going to attack us. Let's just have a look at where we're doing on the ship, the fleet strength. Yeah, we've got a really small fleet strength. So the Alkari think we're probably easy pickings. Let's see if we can get the Cylons into a non-aggression pact. Oh no, into an alliance. No, they're not really ready to do that yet. We've got an NAP with the humans too. We might be able to get one with the Alkari, although I think not. No, they're not having it. I think they're biding their time. They're probably going to wait until we've taken some casualties and then invade themselves. Right, let's go. Let's send our ships over to, or at least send some of our ships over to one of these Alkari systems. Now this is a good candidate here. Particularly because they've got a fleet there. Hopefully we can destroy it. So they might go to Pentium, but they've probably seen that there are missile bases still there. There's a significant amount of missile bases as well. So yeah, we've got another ion fusion bomber coming at Zoltar. Another couple of years and then we've got 5 bases on mainframe. I just want to get as many of these ships up as possible. There's class 5 planetary shields, so I'm going to manually set class 5 deflectors. Come next. I'm just going to manually set all of our spending. Okay, Alkari are going for a non-aggressive pact. Let's do it. Okay, now I hope that they stick to that. If they stick to that, that's some of the pressure off, and we can now focus on wiping out these guys. I mean, the Silicoids were going to be my next target. If I had the option of who to go for, I'd probably go for them just because they're getting so big. The Cylons are also a very tempting target just because they have the potential to really get to snowball with their technological development. Although, yeah, look, they're catching us up at a rate of knots. It won't be too long before they start getting much more technologically advanced than us, especially since we've been having to focus on all these wars. Yeah, they won't give us anything now. Okay, let's send that over to Pentium and just keep building these ships. We've got a Persian fleet. Let's just retreat from that. Okay, let's wipe out these guys. I think I can probably take out 85 marbles with these ships. Got to be a little bit careful. It's not a given. Oh wow, the terrain's kind of a bit awkward here. I think what I'll do is I'll try and hide behind these I'll hide my fusion bomber behind the MPGs. Now they've got the same class of shield and the same speed. Yeah, they're basically the same, but I'd rather lose an MPG bomber than an ion fusion bomb just because of the difference in cost. So let's get these guys up and start shooting. Didn't hit anything there. Let's get the ion fusion bomber up. Okay. Glad they've not got any missile bases up, because we'd have been taking quite a lot of damage from missiles right now. I probably should just retreat that scout, but I kind of want it here. Let's just... It's going to autoplay this one. I think we should win this fairly easily. Yeah, we're not going to lose a ship. Excellent. Do we want to bombard this planet? 22 population. There's only 22. I might just send... I think I might actually just capture this one because it's a, it is a mineral-rich planet. It might be worth us trying to take that. If we send maybe 20... I wonder what technology they've got with regards to their infantry or their ground forces. They've got hand lasers. And that is it. So we are well in advance of what they've got. I think... If we send 20 transports quickly from Pentium, and Pentium's a planet I'm not that bothered about, and we send 10 from Zoltar, and we'll send 10 oh no, we can't. Oh yeah, we can send 10 from Meklar, because Meklar's fortunately started growing its population again, which is great news. It's just those factories, but I mean, look, the industrial output on Meklar is so much that we're growing those factories back at a rate of knots. So I'm really pleased about that. Let's just build those. We'll just temporarily drop our tech spending down, and yeah, I still want to be building these ships. Mainframes building shield. Yeah, this is another thing. So once we've got our factories maxed out on Meklar, we'll build a shield, and then really they're not really going to have much to be able to fight me with. They were. I see why they attacked me. They attacked me basically because they've got a much bigger empire and a bigger production output, but they technologically they can't stand to us, and all it took was a few decent ships. No, we don't want to bombard the planet. I should be able to take them with 20 colonists. I'm gambling on that. Zoltar has reached his maximum number of colonists. Okay, so let's. Okay, we're building more ion fusion bombers, which is exactly what I want. I just want loads of these bombers. And Zoltar, actually, before we do this, let's build that shield. Start upgrading our missile bases. Okay. Yeah, 20 transports on the way. I might just send another 5 just in case. I'll just send another 5 from Zoltar. By the way, I was talking about this planned change to the way that transport costs work, and right now in 1.9 Ray didn't implement it. He's still considering the feedback that he's got about that particular change, so he's not done that yet. So right now the change hasn't happened, so we're still just paying 1 billion credit per transport. Now it might be worth me saying something on this, because I don't really think that that's a problem, that particular issue. You'll notice that I don't over micromanage transports anyway. I gather that one of the main reasons that he was talking about this was when people are using the governor mod, the computers just sending transports everywhere, like just take advantage of the maximum growth, and there's just loads of them all flying around, and that's fine. I don't use that mod. I'm not really interested, so it doesn't really bother me, and I don't abuse that system. But I think the thought behind it was that if it's a system that people are abusing and it's taking away from the enjoyment of the game because they feel like they've got to micromanage it or install some mod for, then you know, maybe it shouldn't be in the game. Maybe it should be changed. And I understand the thought process behind that. So we'll just see what happens with that. Okay, where are these marbles going? They might be coming to Pentium, but I don't think 23 marbles are going to take down an ion fusion bomber. So let's just wait. Okay. Oh, they've got a missile base up now. Let's just auto-play that. They're not going to... Yeah. No, we don't want to bombard. Okay, here come our troops. Okay. Now we've got better troops, so we should be able to take them down. Although we're having very bad luck by the looks of it. Right. Oh god, that was terrible. Come on, guys. I'm gonna have to send more. I'm gonna have to send more transports because we were victims of the dice rolls there. I'm afraid, chaps, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's send some more ships out from Zoltar and Meklar. I mean, look, there's enough micro just sending troop transports as it is for me to be bothered about, you know, wanting to send just one here and there to take advantage of planets that are just about to hit their maximum. It's just not. I'm not really interested in games that you have to do that with. Okay, yeah, we've got nine pops left. We've got another 5 here. If we're lucky, they might win, but I think not. So yeah, we're going to send some more off this turn. Pentium needs to start building into its population. There we go. How many did we send? 15. That should be enough. 20 extra ships should take that down, unless we're having monstrous luck, which is possible, I guess. Let's just put some more into growth here. From Zoltar. Oh, we've got the shield level. Oh no, we haven't. We need to still build the shield. So shield level 0.5. Yeah, we still haven't got the shield. Okay. And mainframe. Oh, we've got the shield built on mainframe. Okay, that's fine. I might just start building more missile bases, and just have a look down this end of the galaxy. One of the things I've noticed, I gave myself some feedback watching my videos back, and I get so focused on what's going on in one area that I sometimes forget about all the other stuff that's going on in the game, and that's a really bad idea. That's how I'm in this mess in the first place. So yeah, we need to be a little bit careful. Now, what computer tech do these guys have? They've got Battle Computer Mark 4. They've not got anything that we've not. But I was thinking I could probably... I mean, they haven't got anything we haven't got. But I would like to... I need to keep ahead of the Cylons on technology, and that's going to be hard. Because they really will powerhouse. Hopefully I can keep them on side. If we can become friends with them. You know, because they're at war now with the Silicoids. So if I can take their planet, they might well... Or at least take a few planets from them and bombard some of the others. The Cylons will like us, and that's going to be good in the long term. What's this? Okay, this is a bit more like it. They've got 2 large ships here. They look a little bit more geared towards taking down our ships, but we're going to get in there first. You know, we didn't do a lot of damage. Let's see if these MPGs. Yeah, that was better. I'm just hitting them with a huge amount of neutron pellet guns. You see, people overlook neutron pellet guns. They're really, really powerful if they're used en masse, even against large ships. Okay. Planetary Bombardment. No, we don't want a Planetary Bombard. Okay, here's 5 troops against 10 Ignioids. Let's see what happens. Come on, you can do it. This is more like it, look. We only got them down to 3, but still. We've now got 15 more troops incoming. What does that say? Pentium is now... Okay, so we want to switch from Pentium back. We need to start building shields. Yeah, let's start building shields. Oh, why is that going into reserve? I don't get it. That's odd. Oh, it might be because it doesn't take that much. That's it, that's why. It doesn't take that much to go into shields. Okay, well, we might as well put a bit into tech spending there then. How is Zoltar doing? Okay, so we've got shields on Zoltar. And I'm going to drop that spending there down on defense missile bases. They can still build some missile bases. The rest of it's going to go into tech. Same with these guys. I might just put a little bit of spending into some more missile bases, just in case the Alkari do decide to break that NAP. Now Meklar is probably relatively safe. I want to build those. Let's get these let's get the industry maxed out again. And then once we've maxed out the industry, we'll start building some missile bases and some shields. Just make sure there's nothing going on here. The Cylons are building an attack fleet. That's interesting. We've got some more ship combat. Okay, they're starting to build. They're starting to send more ships now. They know they're about to lose. They're about to lose their planet, so they're getting a bit more serious about things. Let's just wait here. I'm going to take that one out first. There we go. There we go. We're going to win this again. It's just depending on whether are we going to lose a ship or not. I don't want to lose any ships at all. The Silicoids do have a lot of ships. They've got a lot. They have a fairly large fleet, so it would be awkward for us to lose any ships here. Yeah, I was wondering why they don't have any shields, so these neutron pellet guns are a little wasted on these. It might be worth redesigning a ship so that we've got something that, because they're not using shields here, and the neutron pellet guns really it's at its best when it's fighting ships that have got shields. Oh, we've lost one of our ships. Okay, well there's plenty more where they came from. Okay, and these Ignioids are going to go down. There we go. So. Right, we've taken that planet, and I'm glad we took that planet because that is a good planet. Okay, we were captured by Meklar. So we need to start putting some money into ecology so we can clean the planet up now, because those filthy Ignioids are going to... They've just messed everything up. They don't care about... They're just the biggest pollutants on in the galaxy. Right, I want to send another MPG bomber up to Opal, and I might do it via Pentium. So, hang on a minute. Not all of them. Oh, we've got two. Okay, so we've got 2 ion fusion bombers. Let's send 1 ion fusion bomber and 4 of them over to Pentium, and let's just leave the rest there. So we've got a defense fleet at Meklon. Here, Meklon still needs a few turns in order to fully max out its factories, but once we've done that, we can start pumping out ships there again. So it's only going to be a couple of turns. I might actually just build some ships first, then go for the missile bases. Now Opal, we could send a few transports over to Opal. Send 10 from Zoltar. There we go. And then let's just get this. We'll get this planet up and running. Because it's a rich planet, even though it's small, once we start terraforming it, it will be better. And they are going to try and take this planet back. Look. But they're not going to get... I don't think they're going to get through these MPG bombers with 13 transports. I don't think. I'm just going to go and scout some of these planets that are kind of within, just off the back. I'd like to see what they've got there. Okay. Yeah, we've got an ion fusion bomber at Pentium. That's fine. Yeah, this is getting interesting, this game. It's getting really interesting. I'm having to be really careful now about the way that we go about this war, because it looks like, you know, we have got an advantage against them, but they will, if they throw enough numbers at us, they can really damage us. Although, look, we have taken their fleet strength down significantly, and that, you know, that is significant. What's Mainframe doing? Mainframe's building tech, and we're about to break improved space scanner. I'm gonna rush build that one. Yeah, see, we're not getting that weird issue anymore. That might not have been a bug. That might have just been some unusual artifact from me not understanding how this works, but it seemed a bit strange. Okay, let's go. So let's rush build improved space scanner, and then we know exactly where all these ships are going, and that's going to be a big help. They have got more transports incoming. I'm going to send some more transports from Opal over, I think. Let's just send 5. There we go, and there we go. We don't want to put anything into a reserve, so let's just. That's fine. We'll just put the last little bit into technology. Okay. More ship combat. And these are just... These MPG bombers are going to tear through these guys. Let's take out the marbles first. Yeah, they realised their error of judgment. Maximum 40 colonists. Yeah, okay. So let's just take this down. Spending back down, and I think this might be best building ships. Let's build another ion fusion bomber. I mean, 4 years. That's fine. That's fine. And a few more. We just got a few more colonists on the way to Opal to quickly get this planet up and running. So hang on a minute. Let's just have a look at Opal. We still need to increase its spend this money. We don't want to terraform yet, though. In fact, let's just change that to clean, and then let's convert these factories. Okay, those transports on the way to Opal were also destroyed. Just need to keep an eye on these Persian forces. Ardhill, on the other hand, is almost up to scratch. We're doing pretty well. We just need to fully max out these factories. We don't have to grow these the pops quite as quickly as that. Probably just put them on 2. There we are. This could be quite a good planet, and this will be my frontline planet in any war against the Persians again. And also, I mean, I'm hoping that the Cylons stay happy with us. Yeah, we're not moving past relaxed. That's interesting. See if we can get a better trade treaty with them. What the humans have got to say for themselves. No, they're not close enough to the Ignioids for me to drag them into the war as well, or convince them to go to war, I should say. More combat. Again, I'm going to try and take out this large ship this time. Yeah, they're not even getting close. Okay. And here's improved space scanner. So immediately, oh wow, okay, so we've got the option to go for robotics control 4. That's just a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. ECM jam is useful, but not yet. Battle Computer Mark 5 is exceptionally useful. Plus, it will take us up a tier. But I think I'm going to go for the improved robotics controls. Let's really maximise the natural benefit of the Meklar. Let's get these ion fusion bombers. We need to get as many of those as we can. I mean, if we have got to that point now. There's no bases there. We might be worth taking these guys out. There we go. Yep. And 4 MPG bombers. They're still going to be sending ships to try and take Opal back. And I don't want them to take Opal back, obviously. Size 16 plus. What's going on there? Did I miss that? Is that something that I missed, or? Okay. Sorry guys, I'm not paying attention. Okay, and Zoltar is still spending on spec. On tech and missile bases. Yeah, the same with mainframe. Meklar's now pumping out ships. Adhil is one of our main planets here. Well, these guys are still growing too at Almay-san. Okay. Okay, we're on track now. I do need to get some bases and shields up on these 2 planets. In fact, it might be worth just putting a bit of spending into that. I don't mind if we don't max out quite so quickly if we've got some defences. Shields really are important, particularly with these Persians won't be able to get through those shields. Okay, and we've just scouted another human ship, human planet. Let's just move that back. You want peace, do you? No, I'm not going to peace with you. I don't want peace at all. I want to destroy you. So I am gonna start taking these systems now. I don't think that they can sustain a war with me, which is why they want peace already, and that's not. No, I'm not having peace now. You screwed it, guys. You have screwed it. You have earned my unending wrath, and I'm not going to be satisfied until I've taken all the planets that I can that are around you, and then we'll see who's then we'll see who's laughing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they've not even fully developed a lot of these planets, so they were kind of pushing into they were pushing into wars rather fast, considering they could have developed these planets further, I think. Three large ships with lots of heavy lasers. This could be a problem, but if we get the first attack in... Now, they only did 30 damage. Haha. These guys got shields as well, so my MPG fighters are going to be doing... My MPG bombers are going to be doing much more damage to them, comparatively. Okay. And what is this? This is a hostile planet. It's only got 20 population as well. This is another one we can take very easily. Let's send 20 transports from there. We'll send 10 from Meklar and 10 from Zoltar, just to pick up the slack. We will need to send some more next turn too. We're just going to try and get... I mean, I would like to take this planet. It's only a barren planet, but it's size 55, and you know every planet is a good planet eventually. And I think we've probably taken out the lion's share of their fleet now. Yeah, we've look, our fleet strength is bigger than everybody else's because we're just pumping out these ships. I'm not going to stop doing that. I want an absolutely massive fleet of bombers now so that I can just wipe out anybody who comes close. I mean, we are not out of the danger zone with this game by any stretch of the imagination, but now that we've dealt with this particular threat, I do think that... I say that we've dealt with it. At least we're making good headway with this war. I don't think they're going to be... Like, now we can see, by the way, these little red lines that are telling us ships that are incoming. So we know now if there's anyone coming to attack us. We could start moving on some of these other planets, but first let's get... I might just send no, let's not send any pops from there. We don't want to terraform, so let's just drop that spending from here a little bit. There we go. I've gone well over half an hour. I'm so into this game, it's wicked. I absolutely love it. Okay, no, we don't want to bombard. Okay, those guys have finished their colony, so... Yeah, Adhill. So... just waiting for the shields to go up on this planet. I'm just going to put a bit more into industry now. There we go. I do want some spending on the shields if we can. So let's send... We don't need that many defending Meklar now. I don't think they're going to be able to... I made this mistake before, but let's just have a look where we can send ships to. 5 missile bases there, 2 missile bases on this planet here. Both of these planets I can take. I can take all of these planets, I think. I don't know what's on Titan. We probably could do with building a scout if... we've got some scouts on the way back. Yeah, let's send... Oh, going into negative spending. That's one of the problems. If you leave this selected, it doesn't really auto adjust, and sometimes you can start losing. Yeah, I see it's happened on Pentium. We were a bit careless with it. Pentium might be better building some scouts. Let's just build a few scouts on Pentium, and yeah, maybe. Whoops. Let's just build a few more than that. That'll do. Now I'm going to start sending scouts out to some of these systems just to see what they've got. I did have a look at these, so I got an update on what's around here. Yeah, they haven't even got missile bases on half their planets. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave that one there. Let's just auto-play that, auto-resolve. There we go. And no, we don't want to bombard. Okay, so 20 Meklar troops landed. Now, we're about even Stevens, I think, with regards to our technology versus the fact that they get a defensive bonus for being defenders. But we defeated them, which is ace. Okay, so we've built our class 5 Planetary Shields. I'm going to still carry on putting a little bit of spending into missile bases here, and yeah, we just want to get rid of that pollution. So right, we are starting to expand, guys. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to end the turn there. Well, I'm going to end the episode there, I should say. And next time we come back, I fully expect that. Well, there's lots of individual ships coming in, so there's going to be a few basic combats, but I don't think that the Ignioids are going to come back from this mistake that they made. They do have a lot of population, they've got a lot of planets, but a lot of those planets are now going to fall to me. And the Cylon, I don't know what they're doing, whether they are actually still at war with the Ignioids. Yeah, they are. So it might be worth us just glassing a few of their planets. Now, I know that sounds strange. It would be better to take them and take all the to take all their base, to take all their factories, but it might put us in the Cylon's good books. Okay, I'm going to end the episode there. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you're enjoying it in the comments. If you saw me miss anything, or you've got any advice on how I should play, please leave it in the comments and let me know. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.